Video games can be one of the most addictive activities. 2 billion people play video games globally. Video game addiction can seriously affect people's mental health and their life. Even though video games are electronic, they are just like any other addiction.
I work as a child and adolescent psychiatrist, which means I'm a physician that works with teenagers and children and their families on solving problems of emotion. Like any type of compulsive and addictive behavior, playing video games can take the place of what people would normally spend their time doing. These things can become the central focus of one's life to the exclusion of everything else.
While all people can get addicted to video games, people's personality traits can affect their daily video game usage.
The research into video game addiction points out 3 personality traits that are much more likely to cause somebody to develop an addiction. The first is impulsivity, having a very hard time resisting the urge to act on something.
While video games are very addictive, not all video games are as addictive as other video games.
Some games are just better at sucking you in than others. Some examples that come to mind are open world multiplayer games.
Video games can often take the place of people's everyday life.
Spending excessive time playing video games often gets in the way of socializing, forming relationships, being able to attend school and finish homework, and having free time to spend on other things besides playing games.
Video games can be so addictive, people can forget the real world because of video games.
They're looking for an escape, something to help them get away from difficult to manage emotions or feeling states or situations that they're dealing with in their lives.
Even though video games have negative effects, they can be positive too.
It's important to mention some of the positive aspects of responsible and reasonable video game use. It can be a good way to connect with people virtually, especially in the time of the pandemic, and it can allow us to develop skills and confidence about being good at something.
While video games are very negative, you can make them positive too.